Okay, so this is Lucja Leonard, who is a normal person running the UTMB. So just tell us who you've got here with you today, Lucia.
Hi, so this is my best friend, Goby. So Goby is a bit of a superstar. She is an ultra runner herself. 3 years ago, she started following my husband, who was running a race across the Gobi Desert in China. And she ran nearly 80 miles with him over 3 days. And yeah, obviously it was a very long story. He had to come back to Edinburgh in Scotland after the race, and he had to leave her in China, and she went missing. So he flew all the way back to China to find her, set up a search party, and they had hundreds of people looking for this little dog that they'd never met and helping a man that they didn't know search for her. And after 10 days and nights, they finally found her, and it was such a huge worldwide hit. It just was a viral sensation across all social media and news platforms that Dion was approached by publishers around the world, and he ended up signing with HarperCollins, and he now has a book called Finding Goby, which is a New York Times and Sunday Times bestseller, and it's now available in 19 languages and soon to be a movie as well, we hope, on the Hollywood red carpet. So, yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah. We'll pop her down.
Is Goby going to be running the UTMB with you tomorrow?
She may run like a few meters here and there at the checkpoints.
So just tell us a little bit about how you've been training for this as a normal person.
As a normal person.
As a non-elite person.
Yeah. Someone that still has to work and has all the normal pressures of life. So yeah, it's been, obviously it's helped by living in Chamonix. We made a life change a year ago to move out to Chamonix and give up the corporate job of being a hotel manager. And now I do sports massage and personal training here in Chamonix. I keep busy, but luckily with the work I do, it's freelance, so I can kind of work my schedule a little bit more around my training as well. So and then just get out on the trails. You only have to look around you, I only have to walk 500 meters and I'm going up a mountain. So but it has been hard. You end up a lot busier than you think, and you still have to make time for training, and it is really hard to fit it in. And how do you find the time? You have to make the time, I think, is the key for all of us. It's just making the time, because what's important to you, and it's the race. So make the time.
And so you're going to be doing 100 miles across the mountains tomorrow. What's your sort of weekly mileage and ascent?
So my weekly mileage, I was aiming for 50 to 60 miles a week, and looking to do between 5,000 to 10,000 meters of climbing and descending. Which I ticked off most weeks. There are a few weeks that was a bit light on, but and a couple of weeks where it was a little bit more because I might have had a race or something. So but that was in general 50 to 60 miles with 5,000, 10,000 meters. Yeah.
And what food will you be taking with you?
Everything. I like eating real food. To start with, I have in my drinks, I use energy drinks. So I use Active Root and Talk, so that gives you electrolytes and carbohydrates. But then food-wise, I will have pain au chocolat, I will have Velafort bars, which are full of all natural nuts and fruits. I'll have a peanut butter jelly sandwich, I will have a ham and cheese sandwich, there'll be a bacon and egg sandwich at Courmayeur for my breakfast. Chocolate milk. I actually imported chocolate milk from Holland because I'm Dutch originally, and Chocomel is like the best chocolate milk in the world, so I imported like 12 cartons of that. And I'll be whatever my crew come up with, so it might be pizza or ice cream. It's just whatever will go down. Coconut water as well. Lots of stuff. A few gels. I'm not a big fan of gels, but towards the end of the race, probably plenty of Coca-Cola along the way as well.
It sounds like you've got your food sorted. What about your gear? Are you making any last-minute decisions, or has it all been laid out for weeks?
I've been pretty organised, so it has been laid out, not for weeks, but probably about 10 days ago I started laying everything out. It's been great to see the weather forecast is just in the middle of everything, so it's not extreme hot or extreme cold, so I can kind of do away with like the down jackets and stuff like that. But no last minute changes, tried and tested. I'm a ASICS front runner, so I'll be wearing ASICS clothing, and I'll have my Fuji Tribuco Pro shoes on, which Xavier Thurvnand wears, and he won UTMB last year, so, that's a good sign. Yeah, and then always in Gingy toe socks, and then I've got my Ultimate Direction pack to have everything in. and then off we go.
Amazing. And so I'm presuming you're quite excited but also nervous about tomorrow.
Yeah.
Have you got any sort of mental strategies that you're going to use to keep you going for the whole of the day?
Yeah, and yeah, night, day, and night. So I've been doing a lot of work lately on positive mental thinking, because in the past I've been probably a bit negative towards myself, and yeah, just working with my husband and yeah, just working on positive images. It's kind of like, well, what would you say to your friend? You know, you wouldn't say that they're rubbish at what they're doing or they're going too slow. You'd be saying how amazing they are and how strong they are. And so I've been doing a lot of that, and visualization of, you know, when I'm going to be going through Chamonix Lock and it's still going to be daylight, and, you know, putting my head torch on at Triumph because that's when I'll get there and the sun will be going down. So it's all that, yeah, sort of believing it and seeing it. And then I've actually written a mantra for each of my checkpoints. So when I see my crew, they've got a mantra to read out to me, and then I'm going to just say that over and over until the next checkpoint. So yeah, that's kind of...
Can you let us in on the secret of what those mantras are?
Well, some of them, one of them is everything you have is already inside of you. So there's that one. No, I don't know. Yeah. Yeah. And then one I came up with myself is, I'm Princess Mountain Lion, hear me roar. So yeah. Exactly. So yeah. And then just, you know, stronger than you think. And then I'm a big Rocky fan, so it ain't about how hard you get hit, it's about how hard you can get hit and keep moving forward. So yeah, it's all about moving forward, so that's it.
Fantastic. Well, I wish you the very best of luck in tomorrow's race.
Thank you.
And I will endeavour to catch up with you afterwards so that we can see how it all panned out.
Yeah, hopefully I'll be wearing a gilet in my next interview. Yeah, that's the goal, not just this, but the gilet as well.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you. Hi, it's me again. Now I am a UTMB finisher, and man, am I proud of myself. It was absolutely amazing. It has been a 3-year project of mine to firstly get back into UTMB, to get the points and then actually get through the ballot, and now to finally finish. It's just an amazing feeling. You know, I'm going to be wearing this bracelet very proudly for a long time yet. What was the experience like? It was the best. I had an amazing time. I didn't finish in the time that I wanted. I know I'd said to you that I wanted to do like 33 to 35 hours, and unfortunately it took me a lot longer. It was like 42 hours 40. But you know what, it was fantastic, and actually finishing at that time meant that I finished in the daylight rather than in the dark, and finishing at lunchtime in Chamonix, where the streets were just full of people just cheering you on. I mean, all the way down from Flagey, there were people on the trail and they were just like cheering you on, shouting your name. I was getting extra shouts out because I'm a female and from Australia. That was getting a few as well. And it was just phenomenal coming into Chamonix, and the crowds were just so amazing. I get goosebumps thinking about it now. And then I hooked up with Dion, my husband, and Goby, my dog, and Yana, my friend, who had all crewed me throughout the night, the day, and the night, and into the day again. And to finish across the line with them was just absolutely the best feeling ever. So it was fantastic. You know, it wasn't all fun. I got to Les Jus far too quick, and then the climb up Col de Vosa was tough. Yeah, heart rate was quite high. I was feeling quite tight in the chest. And then, yeah, met some crew at Contamine and started to climb up to Col de Bonhomme, and yeah, chest was really tight, like I was trying to breathe, and every time I tried to breathe in, it was just so tight that I was just feeling sick. So in the end, I tried taking some paracetamol, and that made me throw up, which actually made me feel better, so that was good. And then it was into the night, up into the climbs, and it would be Courmayeur before I saw any crew again, which was fantastic to see them. I was roasting by that point because I had long sleeves on and long tights, and so it was a relief to get changed into some shorts and a shirt and then head back out. Gosh, yeah, that was amazing. Like, it was the perfect weather until Col de Ferret. We got hit by a storm up the top, lightning, thunder. It was lashing down with rain, so that whole way down to La Foulée was just an absolute mud fight. So slipping and sliding. I even felt like I hurt my left shoulder, like trying to hang on to my poles going down. But it was great fun. And then, yeah, got to Chamonix Lock and was able to change into dry clothes again and get some food off the crew. And then it kind of felt like, you know, from Trion especially, it felt like we were going home. I had hooked up with a friend, Paul Spackman, at just outside of Courmayeur. I think it was Batoni or Benatti, I can't remember exactly. And we did the rest of the way together. And from Trion, he was like, hey, you've got like a real pace on now. And I'm like, yeah, but this kind of just feels like a training run now. Like, we're on our way home. Like, I know this route. So it was so much fun. Yeah, just... What did I learn? God, again, I've probably overestimated my ability. So yeah, I guess the things I've learned is that I think in my training, I don't really push myself hard enough. You know, I'm very good at preaching, you know, that we need to do speed work and hill work. And, you know, I've been out for lots of long days in the mountains and I've done my hill repeats. But have I really got out of my comfort zone in my training? I think that's where I let myself down, is not pushing so hard. Like, I'm always comfortable and enjoying it. And I think, yeah, looking back, I had a good solid block of training, but need to do more, you know, just a couple of sessions a week where you're actually right out of your comfort zone, and yeah, really pushing. Certainly some more strength training I think would be good. I was, yeah, probably not as consistent as I'd like to be or as I make out to be. Definitely need to do more strength training. And yeah, what else did I learn? All my kit was fantastic. I have to say a big thank you to ASICS, who I'm an ambassador for. Their shoes, the gel Fuji Trabuco Pros, were absolutely amazing. I actually had two pairs, which I switched out when I got saturated coming off Col de Ferret. And yeah, the clothing was fantastic. I had my Ultimate Direction vest, which was great. Can't complain with that at all. And I had my Black Diamond poles. So yeah, all my kit, I wouldn't change a thing. Was super happy with everything. Nutrition wise, I had all the right stuff. I still struggled to eat and drink, which is my normal problem, but I did a lot better than I normally would. So yeah, that's improving. So just need to keep working on that. And yeah, what advice would I give to any runners out there that are planning on taking on UTMB is certainly to do it. I mean, the race is an absolute beast. At 2,500 starters and 1,000 people DNF'd. So, you know, it is tough. So just get out there and train hard.